Welcome back to week 4 of this new show we're starting up in the Zone. I'm your host, Brianna Ballog, and this is where we will preview a matchup that we are covering on the Highlight Zone tomorrow night. Let's get right into it. A matchup in the MAC for girls basketball. Central DeWitt, who leads the conference, and Assumption, who is third in the MAC rankings. Central DeWitt has only one loss on the season. They picked up their 15th consecutive win on Tuesday against Pleasant Valley. In thrilling fashion, sophomore Lena Peroni hit the game-winning three-pointer. Head coach Ron O'Brien says that's what makes this team special, having all different players step up in key moments.
Against PV, Landry Rugberg came in and gave us really good minutes off the bench, kind of helped us stay in the game, and then sophomore little Lena hit a game-winning shot that time after she came in for Kinley Burt that fouled out, so someone else is stepping up.
Even though the Sabres have a mix of upper and lower classmen on the squad, the team has a strong core group of seniors who have helped this program soar over the last few seasons, like Ava Putnam, Kinley Burt, Zoe Folksling, and Claire LeConte.
4 years with them. It's when I got here when they were coming in as freshmen, so it's going to be tough moving on without them. They've been catalyst to this program. What this program's done over the last 4 years, improved every year, and conference championship last year, and hopefully we can get another one this year.
Central DeWitt is preparing for their second matchup with Assumption, who they beat earlier this season 66-29. But Coach O'Brien says they have to take it one day at a time, one game at a time.
You know, we got through the first half of the season. We unfortunately got wins with everybody, so everybody's kind of hunting for us now. So we expect that every night, just like PV did last night, and they probably had the best game of their year against us. We were lucky to survive, and Coach Tim at Assumption does a great job, and they're always prepared, and I know they're going to be fired up to see us Friday night, so hopefully we're up to the task.
On the other side of the court, Assumption is overall 11-5 and is tied third in the conference with Pleasant Valley. The Knights already have more wins than they did last season. The Knights are upperclassmen heavy. Head coach Jacob Tim says a lot of girls put in the work this offseason, and that's helped find their identity this season.
I think we've played fantastic defense. You know, I think a lot of teams play good defense in this conference, but I think we play a very deliberate game at times, and I think, our mentality is we're going to try and keep teams from putting the ball in the hoop, and I've really seen our girls develop that mentality throughout the last couple of weeks, and, sometimes you just got to get across the finish line. We've done that a few times this year, so, I couldn't be more proud of our girls, and, we take things day by day, and we have to be the best version of ourselves in early February.
Now they prepare to host Central DeWitt on senior night, and coach says the seniors have been a key success to their program.
I think we got a lot of girls who collectively done a great job, no question, right? But, I think our identity really falls on them, and I think there's a lot of toughness in those 5 seniors, and, I think they've really done a great job of taking us from the leadership we had last year into this year. They're well coached. I think Ron's done a great job. They got some girls that are just phenomenal basketball players. I think the toughest thing about playing DeWitt, I think they have such a good identity as a basketball team. You know what they're trying to do every possession. I think defensively they're really tough to play against.
That game should be a fun one. You can see those highlights and much more on the Highlight Zone tomorrow night at 10. You won't want to miss it. Thanks so much for tuning in.